So let's say you in the club, see a little shorty, and you like, yeah, I'm digging her. And you go over there, you know, maybe try to dance with her, probably have a couple of drinks. And y'all exchange numbers. Call her the next day, and throughout your guys' conversation, she reveals to you that she has a kid or kids.
Damn.
Now you're at a crossroad of what you should do. We're going to discuss 5 things that if you're not going to be able to handle, that's going to be your decision. Just go ahead and say no in your mind that this not going to go any further, so you don't waste her time and you don't waste your own. And we're going to discuss those 5 things in one moment. So the very first thing, so we're going to go down from 5 to 1. The 5th thing, which should be the very obvious, you just might not be ready for the responsibility. Don't let social media or don't let women want to try to tell you that a real man or take care of won't mind helping a woman out that has a child. That's not for her to decide. That's your decision. And it just might be, you might be at a stage of your life where you're not wanting to have kids right now. You might not have any of your own. You might have your own, like, hey, I already got my own. I don't need to add more in the mix. Or I don't have any, and I don't have any for a reason. That's the reason why I don't have any, because I'm not ready. So if you know you're not ready for the responsibility, that's already a reason not to proceed with that relationship. Simple enough. 4th reason, you might have to deal with the baby daddy.
It's not an option. See, someone told me that a long time ago. That ain't even an option. The person told me that, he ain't here anymore. He died.
Now, if anybody that's ever dated a woman that has to have had this, it's more annoying than anything. The vast majority of the time, they not interested. They ain't studying the woman. And they ain't really trying to be with the child, which makes it so egregious. It's just because she's trying to move on and they want to use that kid as the reason why that they don't want anybody around, because they're going to be around the kid, which clearly that's going to mean that you're going to be around her. So if you don't feel like dealing with that baby daddy drama,
No,
which I understand, trust me, because it is a damn headache. If you don't want to deal with that, that's another reason that you should not date a woman with kids. Reason number 3, it might be a possibility that those kids are bad. They might be bad as hell. They haven't had any discipline because there hasn't been a man, a male, or father in the home. So they don't listen to anybody but their mom, and then their mom is kind of loose with the discipline. So now they don't want to listen to nobody. And there's nothing worse. It's one thing they have to deal with a bad child or children that's yours. There's a whole nother ball game when you got to deal with somebody badass kids and they not yours.
Oh, hell no.
It's like, why am I going through this? Like, these not even my children for to be going through this. And then you might have that scenario where the woman don't really want you to discipline them. Then because somebody like me, you only had that child only got there one time to tell me,
"You're not my dad!"
No, I was recently diagnosed with stage 4. I don't give a shit.
I'm like, yeah, you right. And see, and I know you shouldn't do that. So if you happen to say, okay, the first reason number 5 and reason number 4 you was cool with, but then the first interaction with the kids, and you just already see that they lack a discipline, that'd be another reason, like, you know what, this not gonna work. Maybe we shouldn't date. And you just going on about your business, because again, it'll make it much better in the long run. Because who the hell want to deal with bad kids, especially when they're not yours?
I said, fuck that.
Reason number 2, which most men probably feel like this is number 1, but stick around, number 1 is a real doozy, and most men don't think about reason number 1 until you actually get inside of the relationship, and then that's really hit you. But the second reason, if you can't deal with this, I would tell you, do not date a woman to have children. You will be expected to help financially. You'll be financially on the hook for that child. Because if you going, let's say you're going to get something to eat, if you're going to buy her something to eat, you know, the kid or kids are there, you'll look like a real, that'll be real kind of messed up on your part if you don't buy the kids something to eat too, if you're going to be coming to the house, you know, coming to the crib, you know, with some food in your hand. Or, you know, or if it's a young child and, you know, you might feel compelled to have to help with the diapers or help with, you know, milk and all that stuff, or they're a little older, you know, if they're in sports or anything, hey, you might want to help them with their uniforms. You helping, you know, taking them back and forth to school, back and forth to their extracurricular activities. That stuff costs money. And because you're with the woman, society and that woman gonna expect for you at some point for you to give her, you know, to help her out.
Great, so you've decided to help me.
Even though you looking like, hey, where's the father? Why he's not helping? But society put all that onus on the man that's with the woman, even though that you have, now you didn't have fun making the child, but now you're on the hook for actually helping support the child.
God damn it! You can't make this shit up!
So if you know you're not wanting to deal with the finances or helping a woman with children, because if you're with her, eventually you probably gonna have to.
No, I don't think I will.
Definitely do not date that woman. And reason number 1, the ultimate reason, well, this was the ultimate reason for me. Again, some might say the second reason will probably be the ultimate reason, but the major reason why, if you can't deal with this, I will implore you not to date that woman, is you can never be first in her life.
Wow, bro, that's crazy.
And that's something that you really going to be having to wrap your head around. You can never be first in her life, because the kid is there clearly before you. The kid going to be there doing you, and if y'all don't work out, the kid going to be there after you. So that means that it's going to be virtually impossible for her to ever be spontaneous with you. It could be a random Wednesday or Thursday. You might want to hit a bar up. If she got a young kid, she got to find a babysitter, and might not be able to find one. Or they're a little older but not able to stay at home by themselves. They may have homework, or they may have extracurricular activities that she have to go to. Anytime that you may just want to come over and, you know, have a little fun, the kids might be up, and she got to deal with the kids first. And you'll have some simple-minded women out here where, why is a man trying to compete with a child anyway? That's the whole point. I'm not trying to compete with that child.
I don't give a fuck what you think, bitch! Shut your goddamn ass up!
That's why you as the man, you will have to decide if that's something that you want to deal with, especially if you don't have any. You're like, I don't have any, so I can up and go when I please. I can go here, I can go there, I can do whatever I want to at any time, because I'm grown and I don't have anything holding me down. But if I'm in a relationship with you, you can't have that same flexibility with me, because you always got to put your child first, which of course, obviously that's understandable. But from the man's perspective, how's that fair to me that I can never be number 1 in your life?
You must be joking.
Do I look like I'm joking?
I've had to deal with that on a personal level. So I'm telling you, that's something that you will have to wrap your mind around if you'll be able to deal with that. So you guys, those are the 5 reasons that if any of those 5 reasons that you know in the heart of hearts that you're not going to be able to deal with, just don't do it.
He ain't lying.
Because you're just going to ultimately make yourself miserable, or it's going to end up not working out anyway. And then you have to also be careful, because you might end up being with one of these dumbass women, which I'm going to leave this next video, that if you are a man that accepts women with kids, it might end up labeling you as a simp. Can you believe that?
I've been saying it. I've been saying it for 10 damn years. Ain't I been saying it, Miguel? Huh? I've been saying it.
You taking all that baggage. You're being inconvenienced. You're helping taking care of another man's kids, and then for that reasoning could possibly be placed upon you. That's a whole nother element altogether. Have you ever dated women with kids, and how did that work? Are you still with that woman that had kids? Just drop your comments down below, and as always, kings need thrones. Until next time, peace.